today we've got a Victa 2-stroke lawnmower. I'll give you a look at it. It's done very little work. It's in good nick. It's got no rust or nothing in it. And the problem is the wheels off it. So what I'll do is I'll get it set up on this sticks box here, wood box I got, and we'll sit on here so I don't have to bend here, and we'll have a look at this wheel. Alright, I've got the picked up the wheel off the ground. Just be careful because the wheel's got a washer in here. So, and it's got a stir clip, and for some reason it's come off here. I don't know what the story is. This is a common problem too with these wheels, these mowers. So what we do is I've got some tools here, got some circlips, and some screwdrivers. So the first thing we're going to need is get a bit of wood. And I'll show you why. Just grab any bit of wood. What we want to do is just put it under the front of the mower and lift it up. That way you don't have to, you know, we can put the wheel back on it like this, and we don't have to worry about holding it. But the wheel seems very loose, so I'll just put these tools down here. Whoops. These circlips on the mower, and then grab the screwdriver. Set. Shoot the screwdriver set on the top here. And we'll get I'll take that washer out for a minute. Well, the one that came out a minute ago. So just put that washer back in there for a minute, and we need to pop off this hubcap. So what it's got is it's got an insert here, and I'll give you a look at this insert. Just in here, it's hard to see, but that's how you take these wheel covers off. Just pop the screwdriver in there. Oops. I'll have to hold it down and prise it. Push the bloody hubcap in. Whoops. Right, well, we can see what the problem is. There's no bloody bearings in there. So, and it's got water in it too. So the wheel bearings are completely gone. So that's supposed to go on there. Put it back on there because it's got no wheel bearings. Allow it to flop around. Whoops. So what I need to do is have a look in the shed and see if we've got any wheel bearings. And it's got no clip either. So circlip and the wheel bearings are gone. Looks like the wheel bearings are gone and others too. The back one's alright. This one is very floppy. And the wheel bearings are floating around that one. So let me have a look. See if I can find any wheel bearings. There we go. Pick the wheel bearings. There we go. There we go. And we also want a head gasket. I think this is the head gasket here for the Victa. I'm 100% sure though. I don't know if they are or not. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, alright, I found these wheel bearings. Just dug them out. So let's have a look here. We've got a couple of slots on here. So what we'll do is we'll be careful when we take this out. I'll take myself a rag. Alright, I've got a couple of picks here. We've got the wheel bearings, the new ones. So you've got a couple of bloody hell, the washers just fell out at the back of it. So what we'll do is just stick that washer on here for the moment. Make sure you don't lose any of this stuff either. These only have one wheel bearing, so you got these slots on the wheel bearing. There's one on this side, right here, and there's one on the other side, right there. These two. So all you got to do is just put your tool in here. Be careful of this, because we want to try and pull it out without damaging it. It looks like someone might have already done it this before. So we'll take that out. We'll sit that down there. But we need to clean this out. It's old grease. Get them online. They're just wheel bearings. It's easy to find if you just type in Victa wheel bearings. This is called a G4 or something, carburetor. But we just make sure. Looks like this one's a little bit. It's a little bit bigger. Let's just see. It should fit in there. Do they go in this way or they go in the other way? In this way. Let's have a look how that come out. That was facing downwards. So, if that was the case, that's the bottom. So they've got to go in this way, like this, straight down. That's how they go. In there, like that. So before we put the wheel bearing in there, let's get some fresh grease, because we need to make sure we put proper grease in here. So I've got some wheel bearing grease here. Don't worry about the brand or nothing, just as long as it's grease. And make sure you always close the lid on your grease when you're using it. And how I like to put the grease in the wheel bearing is make sure your hands are clean. Get your hand in the back of it like this, put the grease in it, and then squeeze it in, but have your hand blocking the back, so it wants to shoot out the edges like that. That's how we know that we got the grease in there sufficiently. And of course you want to put some on the shaft and that, just like that. Then we make sure we put the wheel bearing back in, just like that. Don't go use any tools or anything. Make sure you wipe your hands before you go touching it. And we can just push it in. Feel it where it's got, where the clip is on it. Just want to make sure I got it. I haven't got it pushed in far enough. Just be careful, because this is only plastic too. It looks like it needs to get pushed in a little bit on this edge off the bearing. That's it. I felt it go down. Right, washers in the back, grease is in it, put it back on. That's better. Might have to squeeze one of these up. Put that at the back. Yeah, I wonder if that one's not big enough though. It's a little bit loose. I've got this one that's really tight. Let's try that one, because you've got the washer, but I was just thinking you wouldn't want that clip to be any smaller than that washer. It's got plenty of room on it. I'm just going to screw it on. We'll try this on. See? And it is a tight thing. I think that rule will be right. You can leave it like that. Don't see any problem with it coming off. They're always going to wobble a bit because it's warm. Alright, well, that one will do. I'll wipe these up. That's the smaller one out of them, just wash it in a little bit with a pair of pliers. Put these ones back in the container. Now, we've got to put this cover back on. It just presses back on. See, let's take all this stuff off it. Yeah, I was thinking about this head gasket too, but we can have this other wheel first, though. Just got to set this up here. Just move this grease. Let's pop this hubcap on the same way. Got that little insert here. Just pop behind it. They're not the easiest thing to get off, but you've got something else you can put behind it too to help it. Just try and work it out. It's only got that little... Alright, I've been digging around. I found a washer. It's not the exact right size, but it's going to do it. So what we're going to do is put this one. I might put this one in the back here. No, better put it on the front. Put that one on there. Put the wheel on. Got this washer. Now, will the clip go on here? Is the question. Yeah, we'll go on. Just have to tighten it up. That's better. Now I've adjusted it. Clip it on now. That's it. Maybe I should get one of them washers out of it for the other wheel. Tighten up the other wheel. Alright, so all this stuff's no good. Put the cap back on it. Righto. Because that one when I put on there, the wheel's still loose and this one's tight now. I think what I'll do is I'll get one of them washers out and I'll put in this other wheel. Now I know to look at it, you think that these washers are the same, they're not. One's a thick, one's a different thicknesses. This one's a bit thinner, this one's like twice as thick. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to stick this one on the outside and see how much I can get away with by tightening it up. See, I went to put two on there then. Just put this one bigger, thicker washer on. Put the clip on it. Just get the screwdriver. whoops, that's what happens when it was too tight. I threw the clip off in the washer. And I got in the dirt too. So we can't go doing that. It's too much. It was really tight. So what we should do is to avoid that where it's a bit sloppy, is maybe put another washer on the back of that, and then put the washer on the fronty. No. Gonna make it too much. Just pop this clip back on the screwdriver. Just be careful you don't stab yourself. It's not on there properly. That's it. Wants to grab that clip and throw that clip off. Definitely tighten up the wheel. I need to try and maybe I'll get myself another clip out. This one might be a bit out of shape from being bent with the extra pressure. Tighten the clip up. Now let's push it on. That's better. We've got the clip on there properly. The clip's locked in. And what happens is that this cap here stops that clip from coming off. So this cap, what we got on here, stops that circlip from coming out. So I'm going to put it back on the wheel. I was worried about that. By putting that extra washer on there, it stops the cover going on there. Let me just try and get this one. Alright, just forced this hubcap. Well, I thought it did. I've cleaned it out in here. And I didn't have it on there, and it was on there. Damn it. That washer that I put on here, it makes it a little bit bigger to lock in. Makes it bloody awkward. See, got it. Right, so now the wheel has got very little movement in it. You can see that. Right. Oh. So the hubcap, it's not going to fall off. To do a head gasket, all we need to do is crack the bolts. Top one was tight. These two here. This one wasn't that tight. but this top one was tight. Let's just have a look what the head gasket looks like. I had one of these lawnmowers. I've got another one of these in the shed that I've been using for a lot of years, and that one had a bit of lower compression too. And that was a head gasket stuffed in it, and this was what makes me think with this mower too, the head gasket's probably not the best. That's what's causing it. They're very easy and cheap and quick to replace too. They don't take long to do. I'd say it's definitely been leaking here at the bottom out of it. That's for sure. I think I'm definitely right. You can see where it's been leaking out the base of it, out of this gasket. Definitely been leaking out. If anyone's ever worked on motorbikes before, you'll know that these tools here can come in quite handy for cleaning up gasket surfaces, especially on like, you know, clutch covers on motorbikes and that. This is where these tools, it's most handy, because what it does is it's flat blade. You can just go along it and get all that build up off. You don't have to apply any pressure, just let the knife do all the work. And you just want to apply a very small amount. And when I say small, I mean small. Don't go putting this shit on so it's thick as thick. Make sure you get the outer lip too, where the bolt holes go over. You can just wipe it out with your hand, just like that. What you want to do then is put your gasket on it. Set your gasket on that sealant, just like that. Then we want to get a little bit more sealant, just a little bit. Put your lid on the sealant, get shit in everywhere. And you can just go around, put a tiny little bit. And when I say a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Don't go putting the shit everywhere. Right, now when you got it in that cylinder, like that, just wipe your hands on it. And you got it inside there, what you can see. Just grab a tissue, that's it, you go. Just like that. Right, just a very small amount, because what happens is when we push this gasket on you, it will cause it to squish up. And we want to make sure it squishes up properly. It's better than trying to put it on here. Right, then just go to put it on. Alright, now just going to do them up. Just torquing them up the spec at the moment with my tension wrench. My tension wrench is my muscle in my arm, you know what I mean? My tension wrench. Yep, it's plenty tight enough. Right, put our pipe back on here, decompression valve, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so we get the spark plug out. Yep, got the right one. And we'll go and find the spark plug too, because this one's no good. I mean, look at that shit in it. Get it in plug. Alright, we've got a brand new plug here, CJ8. Just be careful when you're doing them up, because this is only a very soft aluminium head. Like, it's just like pot metal, you'll bloody strip it. So just be careful when you're doing stuff up. This is going in the steel, them other threads. So we've got that plug in. This old one's out. So what I'm going to do is just set this mower on the ground. Got blades here for it. They've got a bit rusty though, sitting. Just the coldness. But yeah, I'll put the blade. This is what I do when I go to put blades on Victas. So I'll take the nut off. Just leave it sitting on the ground, how it comes off. Try to leave your socket everywhere. Then next thing is to get the right size socket. Try not to get your nut stuck in there. This happens a lot when you're doing this. Get your nut out. Alright, yeah, don't go take. Right, so this is how we set up our new ones. Get your blade like that. Got to get the plastic rubber ring like this. Spring washer and your nut. Right. So all we've got to do is set the blade, put it through there. You've got to get in line with these inserts cut out, so that's what holds it up when you're going to do it up. Put that on there, get your spring washer, what you want to call it, your new lock nut. Now, always doing it by hand. Don't know if they're using a lock, not a lock nut, the thingo. Right, now what we'll do is get our other new blade, our retainer wing washer. Is it nut? Oh yeah. Put that through, same way. We do the other side. Like that. Wash on, and the nylon nut. It's got a little nylon thread in there, it just helps it so it doesn't come undone when this is in use. Just keep your hand, the pressure on the back of it. Doesn't spin. Right, now, when you put your blades on, you want to make sure they can move a little bit. That one's alright. That one's alright too. Right. We'll just make sure they're snug. The reason why we want to make sure they can move a little bit, that's a part of the reason why it's got this plastic washer on there, is if these are fixture and they hit something solid, they won't be able to fold in. They'll want to get smashed off. Alright, so now next step is to put this straight back on. And you want to put it back on how it come off too. So lay your parts out in the ground. Only a bit of a prick this one because I don't want to spin in the back of it. I want to go to do it back. Gotta get my bloody hand out of the back of it. I just want to make sure it's on there properly. Yep, this. That's it, you don't want to go doing it up tight, too tight. Rightio. That's it. That's our new blades. There we go. See our nut there. Right, so we've done new blades on it. That'll be ready to go. Put your spark plug cap back on it. I did that so it wouldn't start on me. So I did that. And that's it. That's the Victa 2-stroke. He runs, it's got new blades, the wheel bearings are fixed. And yeah, it's not a bad mower. I like the Victa. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, share, comment, and have a great day.